Shannon, or as she goes by on YouTube, Shannon is my name, has found herself caught up in trauma with another streamer from another community named Alexandra. And they have found out some things about her, I guess, regarding her child and the father of her children, whatever. Um, I have nothing to do with all that. Shannon, though, wants to blame me, says that her children didn't know who the father of who their father was until I brought all this up. That's totally not true. They actually did know, for one. So it's not on me. Your sins belong to you, not to me. And I never would do that to your children if they didn't know the truth about your life and their life, their fathers. I would never even speak on that. I think Shannon has lovely children. They've never done nothing to me. However, Shannon, she has done things to me. And when she betrayed me, when I confided things in her about people I care about in my life, she had no problem when she was mad at me for nothing and going after them like she did with John and his situation. She throws that around all the time. So you get what you get, Shannon. But right here, what we're going to do is we're going to show how you're lying again. It's not my fault about what you've done and about who your baby's daddies are. So first, we're going to play your video where you're lying, saying it's all my fault and that you had to tell your children all this because of me. Let's put that up, and then after that, we're going to show the proof that your children have always known has nothing to do with me, but you're just trying to make me your scapegoat.
Right?
It's all fucking good. Like, I just don't know why they keep on making me retell this story over and over and over again. It really has nothing to do with me, other than the fact that I lived through it. It's a really weird situation that they think that putting that on blast somehow does something to me. Well, you think that you're humiliating my dead mother? She's dead. She don't give a shit anymore. The worst thing that happened to me was when this was first brought up by VB, fucking ugly fucking ass. I had to go tell my daughter the fucking truth. But eventually it was going to come out anyways. But my children had a very close relationship with my mother, and that wasn't really something that I wanted to give my children, was that story.
So there you go. There's the live stream that she did yesterday where she's saying, blaming me for her children finding out that supposedly their father um, was with Shannon's mother. So crazy to even say the story. Shannon says that the father of her two children also had an affair with her mother when he was a teenager. I don't know. It's a bunch of craziness. But anyways, she blames me for them having to find all this out, and her daughter supposedly not knowing that was even her father. I guess she thought that her daughter must have thought that the man that she married later on, Elm Morrow, was her father. That's just a lie. It's a lie. I'll show you right now. I'll have some pictures, and I even have a Facebook post from her children. So on some pictures, they're from her daughter's cosmetology, and it shows her last name as the same last name as the man who Shannon says raped her. So she's known all along who her father was. Um, and then there's a post actually from her son made, I think, last year sometime, and he's talking about his father and his sister's father. He calls him the bio father, and Shannon actually in the post about how they were mentally unstable. So didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to do this because you're not going to put that on me, because that's just not me. I wouldn't do that. I think you have lovely children. I would never want to hurt them. So let me get that up here now. So here's Shannon's daughter, Jamie, holding her cosmetology license. This is from a picture that her daughter posted herself online. And it clearly says her name is Jamie Gorley, not Jamie Morrow, which is Shannon's husband's name, Gorley. Gorley is the name of the person that Shannon says raped her. The date on this, I think, is like 2014 when she got this license. And I didn't even know Shannon then. So I'm pretty sure if the girls, if Shannon's married to a man whose last name is Morrow, Shannon's last name is Morrow, I'm pretty sure that her child knows that there's something going on if her last name's Gorley. She knows who her father is. Okay, so that's just one thing. Let me zoom it and I'll show you close up. So there you go. All zoomed in and you can see her name right here. Jamie Gorley, and then the date, it's like kind of fuzzy. I think it says 2014. I didn't even know Shannon then. Let me show you the other proof. Here's some sort of award that was presented to her daughter from the school she was going to. It looks like the cosmetology school she was going to, and it clearly says the name as Jamie Gorley. Again, that's the last name of the person Shannon says raped her, and and she claims her daughter didn't know that that was her father until I brought all this up, which I didn't bring all this up, but it's okay. I'll take the blame. It's okay. But I will not take the blame for her finding out because of anything I said. Again, I just wouldn't do that. I would not do that. And finally, what we have is a post from her oldest son, Facebook, made May 26, 2023. I didn't want to do this, but I'm doing it because, again, this is not my fault. Her children were aware of their parents. Shannon got caught lying. She was trying to always act like only one of her kids was that she had by this man that supposedly raped her, and that her other two children were from the man that she married, and that's just not true. And she put herself in the position. She's a liar, and she's got found out. And now that she's gotten found out, she wants to act like there was collateral damage in it, which was her children, which that's just not true. Her children knew. So let's read it. Let's actually read it. It'll also shed some light into what her children really think about her. So he says, I'm having a conversation with my sister. My sister's Jamie this morning, and we are talking about growing up feeling like our extended family wanted nothing to do with us because of our bio father and our mother's mental health issues. Oh, Shannon has mental health issues. Mental health issues. Her children think this. Wow. I guess we're not the only ones. Anyways, it says, and because of this, we felt we didn't have much support in life and little guidance. Wow. Okay. Then he goes on to say, we stumbled on her talking about mimicking my life decisions. She made this comment, and needless to say, it made my eyes swell up. So he's talking about stumbling upon his sister talking about him. And so I think he made a mistake when he said we stumbled on. I think he meant to say I stumbled on. Anyways, he says, you never know who is watching. You never know what moment is going to be the most impactful in someone's life. Walk with conviction because there could be a little fish swimming up the stream behind you. Love you, baby sis, Jamie Stevens. Thank you for making me look like a nerd. So basically this post is about him saying that how he feels, that he didn't have much guidance and that his extended family didn't have really anything to do with him because of his their bio. He says they did not have anything to do with us because of our bio father and mother's mental health issues. So because Shannon is crazy and their father, who supposedly raped Shannon, is crazy, they feel like their family they wanted away from that mess, from all that drama. Look how much drama Shannon is online. You can only imagine what she is in life, and especially when she was younger. Oh my God. Okay, so he's writing this, saying that now later on in life, he heard his sister talking about some things that he had said to her when they were little, and it made him feel good. And so then we will even show right now his sister's response, which proves she actually knows too and is in agreement. She doesn't say, oh my God, when she reads this post, biofather, what are you talking about? El Moro's my father. No, she replies back knowingly. Let me get that and pull it. Okay, so here's her reply to what he had to say in that post. And it says, I mean, the advice obviously worked because look at the badass I am today. And then he wrote back, Jamie Stevens, I think you are. I think you are. You're a homeowner, wife, taking care of your family, working your butt off. You broke all the cycles. So she's not surprised or in awe or shock about anything he said in that post about their bio father and mother having mental health issues. I think that proves it all. Shannon's lying again, as usual. It's what she does. She cannot help herself. Shannon, we all understand that you have a lopsided face. You can see that right here in your picture. But does that also mean your brain's lopsided? Well, you need to pull it up. Get that face pulled up. Maybe your brain will work right because your lies, you're just not going to get away with them. You know, lies catch up to liars. And that's exactly what you are. Now let's see how you weasel out of this and twist and turn all the words to try and act like what I just showed isn't true. I'm sure you will. You can't help yourself. You histrionic, lying, compulsive, disgusting, foul human being. Always trying to dress yourself up as the victim. You're not the victim. You're a monster.
I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, Billy Bird now.